Hello, this is KRBrickBot, and I'm here monkeying around with another Chinese exclusive downscale toy of a character. An official Toy Rock product from also Maku and Entire. HCL006. I actually thought there were actually 5 of these. They only made 5 so far. And there is no 004 unless this is number 4. That's also number 6. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, so those are the instructions. And yes, it does almost look identical, downsized to a nice masterpiece scale. But it is a little different, I mean, in that the slightly different joints and of course the slightly cheapened out paint. The plastic still feels good. For one thing, as you can see, there is no gold trim on the side. And they also kind of skimped out on the silver paint. It's only on the cockpit and feet, side vents, and none on here. It's all dominated gold. And if you notice, the foot joint is a little hollow up here. And no opening cockpit. This is just a solid black painted thing. No painted inside mirrors. And the back is also looking pretty bare. No silver, no yellow paint at least, or gold paint. But other than that, it is looking pretty good. Also, these are also transparent plastic light, which is so dark you can just substitute it for black. And comparing it with Masterpiece B here, they look really well together. And this transforms in a fraction of the time this Masterpiece takes to kerfuddle into robot mode. A troop of robo-apes. Again, looks pretty spot on. Now the mold difference is, one, the arms. It's not painted white because this is a single piece. Slightly different joint. Nice elbow ratchets here, but like only octagonal hinges, octagonal stoppers. Shoulders are pretty decent. They're swivels. And this one has soft ratchet inward shoulders. Just a straight hinge for this one. But I think the ratchets really should have gone to the shoulder joint right here because that is really floppy. But I guess then they wouldn't have had any space to put in the little missile hole here. No place to put the stopper here really. Which has a very different clipping system. Solid click right here. This is just sort of a slide in. Yeah, so like that one, you can just plug the missile pod in its hand. Which is incidentally a different separate plastic piece on the big one, which is just a single molded piece there, but still the rest of the paint looks pretty spot on. And the lower torso is unpainted. No gold accents here and no silver thighs. And those aforementioned car unpainted bits really show here. Completely gold shins. The chest is looking pretty spot on though. All that paint. And the head is also looking pretty spot on. Spring-loaded bits and all. And the really articulate back neck. And instead of light piping, it just has this opaque paint, which kind of looks a little off-putting here. It almost blends in with the gold trim around his head and his eyes there. And he's literally the only one of the Chinese HCL series that has thigh swivels. Real thigh swivels. All the other thigh swivels of the other guys have been really neutered. This doesn't count. He doesn't have outward movement. And to show how small he is now, perfect for a masterpiece scale. So of the 5 Chinese exclusive downscaled ones they made so far, Ugaba is easily the best because his functionality is near perfect with the original toy, but a few cost-saving measures as lack of paint and hollowing out, and looseness in joints. But other than that, pretty great downscaling. So if you're interested in picking one up, I got this from Sirtoys. But if it sells out, you might have to get on the want list or try searching around another Chinese site, which I found is trickier than imagined, even with Google Translate. I'll be looking at this soon, but for now, that's all of the Voyager-sized Carbots. I don't know if they're going to make more or recolor these into their Captain and Rescue counterparts.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. And interact a little bit. So until next time, this is KRBrickBot signing off.